Encanto, a magical movie. Not only because it's about actual magic, but also because of memorable characters, story and music. Now I wanted to take the opportunity to build Casita, the sentient house who helps the Madrigal family in their daily endeavors. So I got to work. First things first, which was finding a proper place to build it. Now, with the new 1.18 world generation and added biomes, I already had a spot in mind, the sparse jungle, because of its space and vibrant colors. So the other thing that I wanted the biome to have was a high hill, which was present in my reference picture. So after a little while I found a spot and got to work. When I started planning the layout of Casita, I really struggled with the proportion of the build. Because I only had a couple references and only knew what the front section looked like, because the sides and back aren't really shown in the movie. So, after a lot of tinkering, I finally had a shape I thought was good enough and was ready to fill in the walls. After the struggle of getting the proportions right, filling in the walls was surprisingly easy. I just had to make sure that the walls were about as high as the reference showed and find blocks that kind of matched the color of the reference. Fortunately for me, terracotta seemed to be a near perfect fit for most of the build, so I just needed to make sure I didn't mess this up. Next I started adding in some of the upper parts of the build, starting with Isabella's flower tower and a lot of the other parts such as the roof along the first level and the purplish balcony on the left. I wanted to make sure that the front of the building was as close to the references as it could be, because that is the most important part of Casita and it's also the part I could find the most references of. So I decided it would be smart to make the front look the best it could and figure out the sides and the back later. After I felt the front was good enough, I started working on the other parts of the building, such as Bruno's tower, the second level, the candle room, and after that, the third level. At this point I was very happy that I spent so much time on getting the floor plan of Casita perfect. This way all of the additions I made felt natural and looked perfect when compared to the reference. I also decided to do some terraining around the build, so it would match more like it is in the movie, which is up on a small hill. So I whipped out World Edit, cut and pasted the build and fixed the terrain under it to match the movie. After that I added a tree and added more greenery, and that was the moment I felt like the building was complete. Now the interior still needed to be done, but I decided to keep that for another video, because that would be opening a whole other cans of worms, because... So there you have it, Casita from the movie Encanto built in Minecraft. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and consider subscribing so you won't miss the video when I do the interior for Casita. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.